And then that's our story. So what do you guys think? I knew that Tiana tablet you're complaining wasn't such a glitch after all. But I thought she was. Although for me, I never think Lily is that, well, monstrosity. Well, it comes to technology when you need to show her who's boss at the times. But at least at the end, she decided that toys and tech are meant for something. But technology is still useful. At least not as replacement, just putting together as one. You're right about one thing sucks. Besides, the last thing kids should do with lily pad is just taking pictures and maybe making videos of all toys only for entertainment. That's what they do in those YouTube sites. You know, you're right about one thing. It does come in handy. And I don't think lily pad's that bad after all. I still hold a grudge for her sinister sick face. Stitch, don't say those things. What, I want to eat her so badly. I've wrecked a lot of tablets during my time. Only when you threw a temper at yourself. Buzz, about those high-tech variants of yourselves, how come there aren't any high-tech versions of Izzy, Mo, and Darby? I don't know, but sometimes they only feature my face. Maybe because you're special. And yet, every time I see your army, you look kind of familiar to me since I saw those Star movies. Except you don't have an Australian accent, do you? He doesn't sound Australian, but I do know what they sound like. Yeah, I've been there before, especially that tiny little mouse. What's his name again? Jeremy, Jack, or I forgot his name, but I do know he helped Bernard and Bianca once just to save this kid Jake. We'll worry about him later. Wait, did you say Jake? Yeah, that's Cody you're referring to. Oh, I'm guessing you don't keep in contact that much, don't you? I stutter before I think. Well, that's not why we're here. Zurg gave us this. He says, come along, Woody and Buzz. And bring socks with you. Okay, guys, you stay right here. Buzz and I are gonna go for a walk and see what he wants. Are you sure? Because you do know this is an ambush. I know. And Stitch, keep yourselves in surveillance on us. Make sure that we're not ambushed. You have my duty. Something doesn't smell right. Well, this is the rendezvous point. Let me do the talking, because I've been through him lots of times. Yeah, right. I have detected him. Where's socks? Coming from right here. Lightyear and Marshall. It's about time you arrived. Couldn't wait than ever. What do you want, Zurg? You still have a score to settle with Lilypad? Yes and no. I have an announcement to make. Don't we, 629? Yes, master. Leroy? Oh, great, you got the Red Carnage experiment? Yes, I found him. He can prove useful to me. And now I use him as my loyal enforcer. He may be puny, but he's quite the demon. Just get to the point, other than us fearing for Leroy. 629. That's his real name, and Hamsterville has lack of introductions. Okay, whatever. So what it is, as you may or may not know, they have developed a new variations of you, all high-tech Buzz Lightyears. with glowing Star Command logos right in the middle of your chest. And the best part is, unlike your jet wings, you can't even fly with style. Only fall for it by anti-gravity. Yeah, I know that. And yet I've been through a lot of delusional Buzz Lightyears, but at the end I got used to it, since I've been through those battle source as well. And you might as well get used to me. Not everyone is perfect. Not even you. You're still delusional, but yet hostile. Just like 629. And Socks, what are those high-tech Buzz Lightyears are programmed for? Well, according to their programming, they seem to go to rendezvous with Star Command. They fly with those high-tech drones, and usually they contact each other, but yet their logos seem to detect danger when they sense a bogey around, which could be yours. Yes, indeed. Anyway, I'm still kind of relieved that I never seen, well, at least if it weren't for Lilypad, who bypassed the QR code. I know. And yet, something did bother me lately. When I did research, it turns out that if they have a high-tech Buzz Lightyear, they also have a high-tech Emperor Zurg, me. But I was expecting a much larger appearance. But no matter, I am planning to recruit him without his cape. I'm going to strip it off, that way I can be the one and only Emperor. May I ask why you need a high-tech version of Zurg? Because if your Buzz Lightyears have the ability to fly like the drones they are, maybe, but just maybe, even if it's gonna be all against one, I can recruit an army of all high-tech Zurgs to be programmed my every bidding. I don't know if it's possible. What if they turn on you? And what makes you think you can recruit them? Let's just say I have a hunch. They have those Eon blasters, and this time it doesn't shoot Nerf balls, but rather deactivate them. What do you mean? It comes with an EMP, electromagnetic pulse. One blast from the blaster, and all of your clone troopers will be deactivated under one A113. A113, yes, termination mode. All of them will be deactivated and they'll become crashing down like the bombs they are. Soon all the high-tech Zurgs will be my army, and I'll finally become Emperor, not of the galaxy, but of Earth. You'll see what I mean. I have one other question. What? Do you come with a drone too? I can't fly, but I can deactivate. But the only problem is neither of us can destroy each other, and those high-tech Zurgs can't deactivate you because you're immune to it. That's why fate has a purpose for me, and so does you, unfortunately. Exactly. So instead, I'll just order them to rip you apart and sell you for scraps. But why are you telling us all this? To get even. And after that, I'll finally have an army. But since you know too much, I cannot let you leave yet. Not until you witness my army. And I am going to launch it by the end of the decade. Leroy, keep them static. Yes, master. I don't think so. Nala cuesta. Get him, Stitch. Oh! All right, you little vermin. Let go of me. Sucks. Catch him. I don't even catch mice. Not as a real domestic feline. Ow. My tail. He chewed off my tail. Hey, get off me. All right, where were we? Soon my army will be unleashed, and all of Star Command's newest recruits that you have commanded will fall, and my empire will finally be reinstated once and for all. Except you're forgetting one thing. There won't be an empire. Get off me. All right, come at me, you coward. Well, I'm not afraid. You're forgetting your laser doesn't affect me. Neither does my weapons. No, but this does. I'll take care of him. Well, that hits the spot. But is it true, Buzz, there's going to be more Zurgs like him? Well, according to the end credits, yes, they do. Well, there's already several rumors about a high-tech Zurg, but it's very possible that one of them comes with an EMP blast. But why EMP? Because according to him, Buzz and Zurg are meant to be played as a tag team with his laser and his Eon blaster and other children who have their weapons only for accessories. It was only part of this laser tag game, but yet these Buzz Lightyears who get deactivated to them more than they'll get it deactivated in return are supposed to remain shut down for more than a minute. But for Zurg, I would say he'll reprogram them for an hour. Well, don't say it out loud. He might hear you if he's still on gaining consciences. Sorry. But it is part of it's programmed to do. Does that mean I'm going to be deactivated? Affirmatively not. You're made out of plastic, and furthermore, you only run through batteries. So I guess you are not affected to these EMP blasts. Well, that's a relief. That means fate still has a purpose for you, Buzz. Maybe you're the one who's meant to fight off those high-tech Zurgs. That's the idea. Except there's one issue. My laser cannot deactivate him because it has to be smart toy interactions. Unless maybe I can reprogram it for you. What do you mean? Well, if you find me a scanner with a USB hook, I can plug it in and upload some data. You can do that. I'll give it a shot. I'll download a few things. That way it's Star Command related. Well, if that's the case, let's get to work. But how long will that be? At least until a decade, until fate knows when this army is arriving. But for now, you should be focusing more on redeeming Lily Pad. Well, we'll give it a shot, at least.